Hey guys, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome to the channel. My name is Nick and here we talk toys and pop culture of all kinds, and sometimes we just talk a little bit of shit about other subjects. Not much, but sometimes. So if that's not the kind of content you're into, go ahead and change the channel. But if that is the kind of content you're into, I urge you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and smash that notification bell so you know when I post more, because we do post content on the regular on this channel. We're almost 100 videos in now, and we are starting Season 5 today. Now, I do have a goal set for the end of the month. We are at 2,103 subscribers right now. If I can get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the month, what I will do is I will do a giveaway. What we're going to give away is we're going to give away a Spin Master Batwing and a Spin Master 1989 Batmobile. And that will be shipped absolutely free to your home. I will pick the winner at random with a randomizer. But we have to get to 3,000 subscribers to be able to do this. So what I want you to do right now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that button. It's free. It does help the channel grow. And what I want you to do is hit that like button as well, and leave some love down below in the comments. Tell me you guys are watching me. But what we're going to do today is we are going to start Season 5 off with a banger. We are going to review the Hot Toys film version of Venom. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the Venom film. I assume a lot of you have by now, and I assume a lot of you have seen Venom 2. So I don't really have to talk about that. We all know that Eddie Brock's bonded with the symbiote. Eddie Brock is played by Tom Hardy in these films, of course, and this Venom does not have the iconic white logo on the chest. So we already know that as well because it's Sony's version of Venom. But I really do like this version because, honestly, I think the white logo, as classic as it is semi-hokey for a realistic film. That said, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, punch in, and we're going to review this damn thing. Alright guys, here what we have is the Hot Toys shipper box for the movie version of Venom. There's not much to speak of on the box, of course, because it is a shipper. It's Hot Toys made in China. You get a barcode and, of course, an item number, some initials for the figure and the number. Other than that, there's not much to talk about here. Let's get to the box itself. But when you open the shipper, you are treated to one of the best boxes I think Hot Toys has put forth. On top, you'll get the Venom logo and, of course, the numbers and things. And it'll say it's a 6-scale figure. But you scroll down, and if you look at the front of this box, the box art is insane. The box art, of course, is Venom looking all gnarly with his tongue out. I don't know if this is actually a still shot from the film or not, or just something somebody mocked up for Hot Toys. You'll get your Venom logo here. And down, of course, you'll get the number and then the 6-scale collectible figure. Get a Hot Toys logo over here in a movie masterpiece. But this is absolutely insane because this eyeball is actually a bit translucent like it is in the film when it slides off. This is a slide cover. You'll go down to the side again and you'll get more of the symbiotic goop, a Venom logo, more of the tongue. But it looks like the goop has taken over the box, which I absolutely love. And on the back, of course, you'll get the Venom logo again, and you'll get all the legalese you could absolutely ever want in all the languages you could ever read or never read in some cases. I'll leave the barcode up just in case you guys want to pause and get that for any reason. And again, when you take the slide cover off, you'll get quite a few pictures from the film here and some more Venom artwork. It does have him looking at you all menacingly with the mouth open. None of the tongue out on here except for in this picture. I think this may be the Venom for the film Let Them Be Carnage. I think this is the version they've done. Which, I mean, there's no real differentiation between Let There Be Carnage and the first Venom film as far as Venom's general look. You'll go down here, you'll get Venom's eyes and some more shiny embossed artwork on here. This is actually just a hell of a box treatment for this figure. Now, there is a deluxe figure out there. I did not get that. I was actually at a convention when I picked this up. It was at Lexington Figure Fest a while back. One of the subscribers on the channel actually suggested that I review this, so I think I'll go ahead and do so. Now, when you open the box, you're going to be greeted with a couple trays. One tray is going to have the plug-ins for the back of the figure. Now, the symbiote figure does have holes in it, and it does have pieces that actually come out of the figure for you to plug these in. I haven't plugged them into mine since I got it, and it's just for the reasons that I don't think they're aesthetically great, and they take up a lot of space on my shelf. If you do look in here, and I'll show you more in-depth on this, you get multiple tongues. You get another head sculpt where he's not got his mouth open. You go down here and you get some extra hands, things like that. There's the plugs that go into the back of the figure. This figure's absolutely fantastic, guys. Let's check out these accessories in more depth. Alright, guys, so here's what comes with this Venom figure. It's not the deluxe. The deluxe, I think, has the Eddie Brock head. But you get two different tongues, and they are on magnetic gimmicks. They do slide into the face. It just gives you some extra options for tongue lashing. You'll get another head sculpt. Now, if you see that, this head sculpt does have some epically translucent treated eyes. I do enjoy the fact that this figure is painted so well that it looks like it's oozing. You can look at the mouth here and see all the gnarly teeth on the inside. This is a fantastic head sculpt. And you look here, and of course, these head sculpts are magnetic. And I really enjoy the fact that Hot Toys has gone that far to make these figure head sculpts magnetic like they did with the Batman that I've got. You'll get a couple of extra hands here. You get a fisted one and an open one. Another fisted one and a pointing finger. And of course, here what you're going to get is some of the plugs for the back of the figure, just in case you do decide to remove them. Again, mine still has those in place. I have not taken those out. I think those are extras just in case you lose one. And you'll get some more pegs for the inside of the wrists. But tray one, all in all, isn't that loaded, but what it does come with is quite a bit for this figure. Alright, and here in tray 2, what you are going to get are some more effects. Right here you will see a symbiotic knife effect. He did use this in the movie. It's more of an axe. It just plugs into the wrist to make it look like he does have a sharp object. I do love the fact that this plastic is a shinier plastic, and there is a little bit of dry brushing on there to make it match the rest of the figure and look like the symbiotic goop that Venom's made of. And here you'll get more of a grabbing hand, so you can maybe grab other figures. It's made out of the same stuff. It does, again, plug into the wrists on the figure, but it is a really cool effect to get. And also, if you look here, here's the point where you would see a giant piece of sharpened symbiote goop. It looks like it's actually some sort of sword or something he can throw at an enemy. I do have it posed with the figure, so I'll show you that in a moment. Here's the place for the base for the figure. Again, it is a big honking figure, so it needs a giant honking base. And here's the stand for the figure would be here, and the grabber for the figure would go here. And here we have Venom outside the confines of my display, looking all angry and gnarly. If you can see that there, it does have the detail where the jaw separates. The teeth are really gnarly. The paint apps on this thing are insane. I don't know if the video is actually doing it justice. Again, we have sort of a clear, translucent eye. I'll pull off the head sculpt. Again, it is on just a ball. This is a rubber overlay on the body. And again, be really careful posing this guy around, because I think over time this may degrade. But if you look, yet again, this head sculpt is absolutely insane. The detail on the tongue is nuts. The dry brushing. The guy actually looks wet, like he would in the movie, which is kind of gross, but really cool. The rows and rows of teeth, of course, are amazing and individually sculpted. I mean, this figure is an absolute banger of a figure. But again, you look here, and I do have the piece outside that I told you about. This figure's absolutely honking massive. This is the symbiote sword, or the symbiote lightning bolt that he would have thrown. You go down and you can actually see the individual veins in the character's body. It does have some blue veins painted in it, as well as the white ones. The textures on this are insane. It has a slimy feel to it, but I guess it's just because of the rubber overlay. They did that to hide the joints, which is really cool. But like I said, I wouldn't leave this guy in poses for too long, as this may degrade over time. The guy does have a limited amount of articulation. He does have toe rotation, toe rock. He does have a little bit of thigh cut, not much. You can't see it under there because, again, this is rubber. And it's not really so much a thigh cut as I think it does rotate outwards on a ball. He does have a single jointed knee in there as far as I know. And he does have a single jointed elbow as far as I know. His wrists do pivot, they do rock. The tongue is movable. But if you go around back of the figure, you'll see what I was talking about with the individual holes for the other pieces. They do go in there, but I haven't placed them in there. I just kind of hide them on my shelf that way. You go down, of course, and again, there's more sculpt there. And this clear post is actually part of the stand that holds him up. They didn't give you a flight pole for this figure. They kind of gave you this hook and post deal, and I'm not sure why. The base on this figure is absolutely huge because it does take up a lot of shelf real estate. But like I said, all in all, absolutely wonderful banger of a figure, guys. I mean, he's a solid 9.5 to 10 for me. The only thing I really don't like about it is the fact that it does have the 3 holes in the back. But this figure is absolutely freaking amazing. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and checking out the Venom movie figure from Hot Toys. It's a hell of a 6 scale figure. I really love the way this whole thing comes together. I had my doubts about it looking at it in picture form before it came out, and I know this review is a little late in the game, but I figured I would actually review something in my collection that is pretty well near and dear to me because I like this version of Venom over the comic version. And I know some people are going to disagree with me on that, but I feel like the lack of the Spider-Man logo makes Venom an individual character on his own. Like, he doesn't need to be attached to Spider-Man, and I think that's what Sony was going for here, because they didn't know if they were going to be able to use him in Spider-Man films going forward. So, again, I kind of like the lack of the white spider. Now, I do love all versions of Venom, just I think this one pulls together a little bit more of an individualistic character. So guys, that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remind you about the giveaway I mentioned earlier. So for this giveaway to work, the rules are going to be simple. Again, I need you to get me to 3,000 subscribers. What I need you to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and smash that notification bell so you know when I post more. And what importantly moreover I will need you to do is leave a comment, because I don't know if you're subscribed if you don't leave me a comment and let me know you're watching. So all those names below, once I hit 3,000 subscribers, I will put into a randomizer, and we will go ahead and do this 3 times. I will randomize this 3 times. And on the 3rd time, the name that comes through is the one that will actually win, and what they will win is a Spin Master Batmobile and Batwing package. It'll be from the new Flash film, of course, and I will pick those up so you guys can get those and ship them to you absolutely free. All you have to do is, again, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below to let me know you're there. We have to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the month before I do this, but go ahead and do that. Go crazy with it, guys. You guys are legendary, and you guys have done so well in subscribing and liking this channel and supporting it, and I thank every single one of you for it. That said, guys, I will punch out, and I will see you in the next one.